Wala pa.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, you're live.
All right. Magandang gabi po. Good evening, good day, good afternoon in the of course good evening in the Philippines, or good morning, good afternoon in any parts of the world. I'm Dr. Celia Lamkin, the founder and global chairperson of the National Youth Movement for the West Philippine Sea. And tonight, of course, we would like to invite you for our 14th episode of the season 1 of the West Philippine Sea Cat. And the topic is financial, technical, and legal compliance of the Malampaya shares purchased by the Odena Group. And that will be tomorrow, Saturday, November 27 at 9 a.m. to 12 noon, Manila time. And of course, in the United States of America, that will be Friday, November 26, and that will be 8 p.m. Of course, like in New York, that's the Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. in Central Standard Time, like in Chicago, of course. And 5 p.m. in the Pacific Standard Time, like, of course, in California. So now I would like to give the floor to Mr. Dodi Lagman, CECM, CAMS. He's a U.S. certified corporate ethics and compliance risk management professional and anti-money laundering, countering financing of terrorism specialist. And he is our co-organizer. As you know, this webinar is in partnership with the UP alumni and friends. Sir Dodi, good morning. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, Celia. Good morning, Dr. Celia Lamkin. And to our technical and panelists, we are now live. We'd like to invite you. Good morning, America. Good morning, mga kapwa Pilipino. Hopefully, you will register and see us tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, Manila time. See you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much for Sir Dodi Lagman. And of course, now we have Dr. Segundo Romero. He's a former executive vice president and dean of the Development Academy of the Philippines, or DAP. And he is a professor of Ateneo de Manila University and the University of the Philippines. And he will be our panelist tomorrow. Good evening, Dr. Romero. The floor is yours, so you can invite our kababayans and all the guests internationally.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Meron po tayong balintaktakan bukas. You join us in a discussion on the financial, technical, and legal compliance of the Malampaya good panel. So please join us tomorrow at 9 o'clock Manila time.
All right. Thank you so much po, Dr. Romero. And of course, we have Ma'am Marlia from Manila, Philippines. Ma'am Marlia.
Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. Inaasahan po namin na makasama namin kayo bukas. Ito po isang mahalagang usapin para po sa soberenya ng ating bansa. Kita-kita po tayo bukas, lalo na po sa mga kabataan katulad namin. Magandang gabi po.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Marlea. And of course, we have Mr. Gerard Stelia, the NCR Chapter Chair of the National Youth Movement from the Philippines. Sir Gerard, the floor is yours.
At para naman po sa mga katandaan katulad ko, would like also to invite everyone to please see us and join us tomorrow 9 a.m. Manila time for our discussion on the different aspects of the Malampaya deal. We deal on the financial, technical, as well as the legal compliance of this particular issue. So see you there. Huwag po ninyong kalilimutan. Maraming po salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Gerard. And of course, we have Captain Caruso Mario Antonio Tagal, a former military pilot of the Philippine Air Force, a retired airline pilot, and he's the director of membership for adult sector of the National Youth Movement for the West Philippine Sea, live from Villamor Air Base, Pasay City, Philippines. Captain Tagal, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be, to all the viewers around the world. And I would like to invite each and every one to join us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Manila time for the legal, financial, technical compliance of UDENA on the issues regarding the Malampaya. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you so much, Captain Tagal. And we have Sir Marvin. Sir Marvin from Manila, Philippines. Sir Marvin, the floor is yours.
Hi, good evening, fellow Filipinos. We will be inviting you for a webinar tomorrow. The topic is about the financial, technical, and legal compliance of the Malampaya shares purchased by Udena Group. See you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Marvin. At mga kababayan, meron pa po akong gustong idagdag. Of course, you know, aside from yung mga sinabi po nating mga, of course, with Dr. Romero as panelist, meron pa po. The moderator, of course, of this webinar tomorrow ay walang iba po kung hindi po ang ating kagalang-galang. Of course, Attorney Domingo Egon Cayosa, who's a former President of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. And of course, Dr. Romero will be joined by other panelists. And we have Undersecretary Eduardo V. Manyalak, the former Undersecretary of the Philippines Department of Energy, and a former chairman of the Philippine National Oil Company, or PNOC, and a former president of the Philippine National Oil Company, PNOC-EC. And we have Lieutenant General Edilberto Adan. He's a retired general, of course, and he's the chairman of the Advocate for National Interest, or ANI. And we have also Mr. Jose Raymond Apostol. He is the Senior Executive Vice President of the Monte Oro Resources and Energy Incorporated, or MORE. And let's not forget, we have our main speaker. That's Attorney Rodel Rodes. He is a prominent Filipino-American human rights and immigration lawyer. And as you know, isa po siya sa complainant na nag-file, no? Against, of course, the Department of Energy and its head, Secretary Cusi, Odena Corporation, and Dennis Uy, together with Attorney Loida Nicholas Lewis, at makikita nyo rin po siya tomorrow, and Mr. Belgamel de Belen Domingo, who's in the Philippines. Sila po ang ating mga patriotic citizens, Filipino citizens. And marami pong salamat sa inyo at inaasahan po namin kayo na makapanayam or magkaroon po tayo ng talakayan tomorrow. Kung meron po kayong mga katanungan, please, you can always register na po. Sa FB page po natin, sa National Youth Movement for the West Philippine Sea, nandyan po ang link how to register. Or you can email Celia, CELIA.Lamkin, LAMKIN @yahoo.com, or email the official email address of the National Youth Movement for the West Philippine Sea, info@nymwps.net. Okay po? So, anyway, hanggang bukas po ng umaga, magkita-kita po tayo 9 o'clock in the morning, Manila time po, hanggang alas 12 po ng tanghali. Magsama-sama po tayo bukas. Ito po ay napakahalagang issue. At ito po ay para po sa sambayan ng Pilipino at sa ating mahal na inang bayan. Okay po, maraming salamat, and to all our, of course, our panelists and our guests. Maraming salamat po. We'll see you po. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless and stay safe.